While technical teams of various parties get down to the nitty-gritty of pre-election alliances that are currently being crafted, Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka's fate remains unclear. With the deal between Kenyatta and Ruto steadily taking shape, it appears Musyoka has been left out in the cold, despite his attempts to sell his national outlook and the idea that he is best suited to succeed President Kibaki, and by inference that Kenyatta and Ruto ought to back him for the presidency. It is now apparent that Ruto and Kenyatta are ready to forge ahead, only without Musyoka. This perhaps breathing life to Muthama's unrelenting call to Odinga and Musyoka to join hands.
Mwambia mtoto wa Jaramogi kwamba kama anapenda taifa hili na makamu wa rais wasahau tamaa zao wenyewe.
A piece of advice that Musyoka, in a quick rejoinder, declines to heed, saying he was working with Kenyatta and Ruto instead, a position that even his party, Wiper, reiterates.
For the avoidance of doubt, you know that the Vice President is speaking to TNA and Uhuru Kenyatta. We're speaking to URP. We're speaking to Ford Kenya. We are speaking to DP. And in fact, we are going to sign an agreement very soon with the Democratic Party.
A curious statement, however, triggering even more debate. The Prime Minister's weekend itinerary lists a joint rally by his Orange Party and that of the Vice President, Wiper Democratic Movement. While the statement says Odinga is not expected at the rally, ODM and Wiper Party MPs will on Friday hold a joint rally in Kendu Bay Town in Homa Bay County. But Musyoka's camp dismisses the said rally, terming it a desperate move, and insists that Muthama is working on his own. Muthama is expected in Nyanza over the weekend as he ups the pressure on Musyoka-Odinga alliance to Kisumu. Yet, despite Odinga's decision to skip the planned joint rally, the statement coming from his camp leaving curious gaps into the sought-after pact. Odinga hit the ground in Nyanza, beginning his weekend program in Kisumu, where he met security bosses in the area and families of victims of the recent killings sparked off by riots in the lakeside town. But the premier is expected to then head to Nandi County and Bondo, just as Muthama is expected to be in Kisumu. Their hearty exchanges and laughs, as witnessed over the past week, now left to translate into the possibilities of political realignments and fresh unions. Observers note that Musyoka's mixed signals have not served his political interests any favor. On one hand, he insists he is part of the G7 alliance that has slowly pushed him out of its political equation. Musyoka does not feature anywhere in the mapped-out alliance, forming strategies particularly within the Kenyatta-Ruto camps. On the other hand, Musyoka vehemently dismisses working with Odinga, saying he's ready to work with any other like-minded leader and party save for ODM. Soon after, however, softening his stand and pointing to a likelihood of talking to Odinga. And so the question begs, will Musyoka have his house in order before the December 4th deadline for formation of pre-election coalitions, with his eye steadily fixed on State House? Jackie Maribe, Citizen Live at 9.